Go. Hey guys, so I'm very sorry for the late update. I got some news today, and Sarah's here!
Woohoo! I know you guys can't see it. We're in the car driving right now, but we got some scary stories to tell you while we road trip drive in the middle of the night because we thought that's the perfect setting.
You will probably see us because we will be hitting town soon, and the lights from outside will show.
True.
Oh my gosh, there's a thing called brights.
Yes, there is. My car is lovely.
My car doesn't have brights right now. It's been out for over a year. I just haven't taken it in. Anyway, Sarah told me she has something scary to tell me that happened to her, and I'm really excited.
So earlier today I was filming my first YouTube video, and I finished it. I was setting it to upload. I went to take off my makeup. You know, I didn't think I was doing anything for the rest of the day, so I was like, I'm gonna get ready for just laying and chilling. And so I do that, and I go to look and see what's uploading, how it's uploading, you know, where it's at, how long it's gonna take, and all of a sudden the radio turns on in my freaking room.
Oh god.
Yep. But it's not just any radio. It's the fucking AM radio.
Oh no!
Nobody listens to the freaking AM radio.
That's what you hear ghosts on.
My radio for my iHome is set to FM, if at all on radio, but it's actually set to aux cord first. So it shouldn't have even popped up at all. If anything, it might have connected to my phone. But instead, the AM radio comes on, and it's like this jazz, like weird, something I've never even heard or would think to listen to. Some station I've never even put it on. I'm just like, what the heck is that? First, I think it's coming from outside because I'm in my living room, so you know the front door is right in front of me. People walking around all the time, and there's parties like down the street and stuff sometimes. So I was like, okay, maybe it's them outside. It's really loud. And then I walk further, like into my living room towards the kitchen and the hallway, and it's fucking coming from the room. And I'm like, okay, I didn't even know there was anything in there that could make noise. And then I realized that there's the iHome, and it's like playing in the music. And I was like, and then I go to turn it off, and you know, it like takes a minute to like get it to go off, and it's one button. It's supposed to go off with one click.
Can you hum what it sounded like?
No, because I can't really remember other than that was like jazz. It was like, it was like kind of eerie, not gonna lie. And I was just like, that's nice. And this isn't the first thing that's happened to me in like the last week either, so.
I only know about the fan thing.
Yeah, it was the fan thing.
About it.
It was a fan thing. So I was in my room, and the fan was on, and I was sick, so you know I was like getting chills and then getting hot. So I had the fan on, and then I got really cold, and so my mom was in the room, and I asked her to turn it off. And I get wrapped up in my blankets, and I get ready to go back to sleep, and the fan freaking turns right back on as soon as she's out of the room. And I'm like, okay, this is
what do I got?
What's happening?
She calls me and she's like, guess what just happened? And I was like, I don't know, you got Wingstop.
No, I wish I had gotten Wingstop. Instead, it was a freaking fan turning on with no clue as to how. Then my mom unplugged it, and we like laughed about how it would probably turn back on.
Hey, you can see me now.
Yeah, well, sort of, kind of. You'll definitely be able to see us going through town if you can see us with this little kitty light.
I'm not going to show town because I don't want you guys to know where I live.
Right,
Sorry.
Of course. I mean,
like, you guys are great, but still.
Yeah, you never know. It's just kind of like one of those things that if you put it out there, someone creepy is gonna pop up.
There we go.
But yeah, it was a really creepy experience, and it's not the first. It's like the 15,000th. That's just what we live with.
Yeah. There's experiences that she's had with me. If you want to tell them a few of those, I barely remember them because it's an occurrence that happens all the time.
I think
we're gonna film a video about what happened in San Francisco when I went with her.
Oh yeah.
Not when I went with Amanda, but Amanda has part of the story, which is weird.
Yeah, I like how it bounced from me and you in San Francisco to you and her, and then you and her ended up going to San Francisco too. It's kind of like a universal.
No, it happened before me and Amanda went to San Francisco.
Well, I know, but you guys went.
True.
You guys ended up going, and so it kind of like came for a full circle.
True. You guys are probably lost. It'll be the next couple videos coming.
True. So a couple stories that we've had that she probably doesn't remember because she was asleep or something. There was this one time. It was the week that we met, I believe, or not met, but like became
that's another
friends.
Story time. That'll be another.
Oh, okay.
Coming up.
Well, then there's also when we were at the house in Fresno, and we were like looking at the window, and there was something written on the window.
Yeah, tell them about that.
We were having a sleepover in my room, and
Sleepover as in me and her.
yeah, and I noticed that there was like some like fingers like prints on the window,
Like
and
somebody had reached up inside the window to get.
Right.
She lives on the second floor.
Yeah, I live on the second floor, and the
with
roof.
no balcony.
Yeah, the roof. You can't touch the roof. You can't stand on the roof. You can't get onto the roof.
She lived. Sorry, it's been a long year.
Yeah, it's been a long year. But there's no way to get onto the ceiling at all whatsoever. Not even if you had a ladder, you could get up to this area of. It's just not possible. And not to mention, I have a screen that's like stuck on, and you can't get off. Like I've tried. You have to do it from the inside. You can't do it up from the outside. So I see like these fingerprints on the window, and I'm like, okay, maybe that happened when they were like putting in the window. And then like maybe like 30 minutes later or something, I look over and it says H-A, and then some like letters that are like,
It looked like upside down or sideways ends.
yeah, it looked like sideways ends, but they were definitely trying to spell Hannah. And I was like,
I said, "Hi, Hannah."
yeah. I was like,
think I have a
Hannah.
picture of it on our Snapchat somewhere.
Yeah.
That'll eventually go up on a video. I'm still learning how to YouTube.
Me too. But it was so strange. It's like it's not possible for us to like get our fingers in between
And
the space between the screens.
There's a screen. You can't
Reach up. It's not
we
possible.
tried.
Like we literally
It
put our
wasn't-
fingers there.
It wasn't there before.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Like there was like a couple fingerprints, and that was it. And then it like clearly said hi, H-A, and then like sideways weird ends. Hey, look, you can kind of see us a little bit when the cars are flashing by. But yeah,
It's a
that
good
was.
thing you can't see our faces. We weren't expecting to film today.
No,
I have videos from San Francisco that I was going to put up, and then Sarah's like, "I'm going to come over." And I'm like, "Okay."
yeah, I got my car fixed today, and I could finally get in the car again. So I was like, I'm gonna go.
We haven't hung out since like August.
Yeah.
Well, before
No,
August.
July, because it was my birthday when I left.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and
We've been filming.
it's just because
Oh, okay.
it's just because, you know, I've been in and out of the hospital. I had surgery for my knee, and if you want to listen to that story,
The
you
link
can.
will be down below.
Yeah, that was my first ever YouTube video. I decided to tell you guys my story, basically, of what happened to my knee and why and all the craziness that goes with it.
We're going to be filming tomorrow. There's a couple places. Nakota has, in a couple days, he has off. I don't remember when, but he has off, and there's, we're going to go back to Columbia.
Woohoo!
And I've already talked about that story, but Sarah can give a little more input on what happened there with us.
Oh, yeah.
But that will be a different video, obviously.
Yes.
We're going to run out of time on this one. I
Yeah.
don't want it to be more than 15 for an introduction.
Yeah, true.
What was I going to say? There's also another graveyard. There's an Indian burial ground that I want to go visit.
Ooh,
It
I'm
keeps
excited.
popping up on my Pinterest, and I'm like, it probably means that I shouldn't go, but I'm going
True.
to go.
Usually when things pop up in Hannah's life, especially on Pinterest,
Especially if it's creepy.
yeah, it probably means we
And
shouldn't do it.
If I really want to go, that's probably a bad sign. Like the Queen Mary, we're gonna go for my birthday next year, and I'm so scared because
That popped up.
yeah,
That was one of the things that popped
it
up.
popped up, and also people kept filming it.
Yeah, it was like she saw one video, and then all of a sudden there was like
Tons.
tons of videos, surfacing that have been all coming out recently of people going to the Queen Mary, and it's like that thing's been around for a while, so it's like, why all of a sudden is it popular to go into there and film at night, specifically like the 3 o'clock time frame area? And so,
but yeah, it's gonna be me, Sarah, and Dakota,
and it's gonna be so much fun. I'm like so excited for that trip. You have no idea.
We might be able to squeeze Amanda and her husband in, but they're gonna have a new baby, so we're kind of iffy on that. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I really hope that we can figure it out, because the more of us there are, I feel like the more can happen, because if there's like multiple of us, we're gonna hear different stuff.
Each of us believes in different things,
right?
And each of us have different things that have happened,
right? And I feel like that kind of plays a part on how your future pans out, and like the future things that'll happen to you, and people follow you and things like that, and so you never know who's gonna pop up when you're out to this scary place. They're just gonna be like, oh hey, I remember you.
Exactly.
So I'm excited and nervous for that at the same time.
And I'm trying to convince Sarah to move up here so we can hang out all the time
and film all the time.
So guys, like and subscribe.
Yes.
That'll help her move up here.
That will. I mean, if we can get a successful thing going here where we get to film all the time,
hey,
I'd be down.
I'd feel successful if I had 50 subscribers.
True that. I mean, there's always a start.
Yeah. I want to be famous, doesn't everyone? But I also want to be humble kind of famous, not change my ways.
I want to be
kind of like Bunny or Shane Dawson.
Yeah, I kind of want to be
anybody else
the popularity enough to that
to be noticed.
To be noticed by certain people, but left alone. Yes, that makes exact sense. I don't
want to be Jake Paul famous where there's people outside my house.
No, and I don't want to be famous for what he's famous for either.
Exactly.
I don't want to become him.
This is not a rip on Jake Paul. I've been watching stuff on him, and he seems nice, but I'm not going to say that he's not.
Exactly, and
he is nice. I'm just saying, from what I've seen, he seems like he's been hurt.
Well,
haven't we all?
There's been a ton of people that everybody's like, oh, you can't watch him, he's horrible, or she's horrible. And then I go and I watch them and I totally end up loving them.
But I don't like Jake's content.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that out there.
I'm
not no offense if you like it, but it's just my nieces who are younger, they like it, so it's more like a younger thing, I guess.
Yeah, I think
I'm 22, I just want to sit back and watch ghost stories.
True. And
I'm not ripping anybody. I don't want this to be a rip video.
Totally.
This is no tea. No tea.
No tea being spilled.
But I wish I had some tea.
I don't. I hate tea. But it's just kind of it is what it is. Everybody has a different opinion on different types of videos.
Sarah hates some of my YouTubers that I watch, and I don't like some of the ones she watches.
And sometimes it's literally just because of an accent.
Yeah.
It ruins the whole thing sometimes. You're just this person probably has some interesting stuff. I just can't handle the accent. It's too different from mine.
I started watching this girl. She's from Ireland, and Dakota doesn't understand a thing she says.
Oh, I can see that. See, some accents are just so strong or they have this slang that's just you're just
We were
wait,
also
what?
watching this video on Facebook, and it was from people from Scotland, and we were both like, what are they saying? But yeah, I understand certain languages better, like Italian. I know what you're saying.
Yep.
Spanish? No idea.
Yeah. It's just...
And I'm Spanish, so it's a little bit of a... How dare you? But I think we're going to cut this video off here so we can get into more of the juicy stories.
Yeah.
I think we're going to tell a few of the scary ones and leave, the happy-go-light ones.
For when there's light. For when there's light and we didn't set the mood.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe to me. My YouTube video, my YouTube channel is Sarah Elizabeth. You might not be able to find it right now.
I'll tag you.
But yeah, she'll tag me. All right. You guys have a good night, day. Whenever you watch this, just have a good time. Bye.